Why were you lying to me? I mean,
I was just in disbelief.
did I look like that stupid?
No,
Huh?
no, I was lying to myself, honestly.
Point. Court calls the case of the people versus Levante, Washington.
I said, objection of the chair. I can feel it, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Levante Washington. Approaching Mr. Washington, state your name for the record, please.
Levante Washington.
Thank you. You're requesting an adjournment.
We are requesting an adjournment.
How much more time did you need?
I did not hear you, Judge.
How much more time did you need?
I think 2 weeks will be just fine, Judge.
Without objection, probable cause conference, January 23rd, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continues.
That's the bond, Judge.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, Mr. Washington was remanded at his last hearing because there was a positive test. He's asked that we address bond again today. I have made a number of contacts. I've reached out to his community corrections agent. She indicated to me that in order for him to get into CCOP while in custody, the court would need to send over an order to their attention so that they could at least start the process. However, he wouldn't be able to do the assessment until he's out of custody. So I guess our first request today would be that the court consider an order allowing him to enter the CCOP program so that he could be assessed. I also reached out to Matt Statman to see if he could come to the jail and do an assessment. I know that the court would like to see some type of plan in place to address his sobriety. He didn't want to address the court again today. He indicated that he wanted to take responsibility and be open and honest to the court and explain to the court exactly.
So what changed? Why does he now want to be open and honest?
I think primarily, Your Honor, he indicates that he was extremely shameful of what had happened. I think he could better say it in his own words. His family is here. He knows that he's let them down significantly over the past few years. I think this started back in 2023, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So he knows that he's let them down and he just has not been very open with himself about the extent of his addiction. He and I had a great conversation. He has a lot of insight and he told me himself that he is not great with words, but he's going to do his absolute best to try and express himself to his honor so that he could see and understand where he is in regards to.
His mom and dad here.
They are. His mom is that your dad?
Mama.
Yes, ma'am.
That's both
No,
of them.
no, no. This is my mom.
His mother is here, Your Honor.
What do you want to tell me?
First of all, I want to apologize for being dishonest with you. Like I say, whatever we can do to move forward and help me with the problem that I have, I just want to do the right thing, Your Honor. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I said, I'm not the best with words. So
I'm understanding everything you're saying.
I know. I just asked for another chance. Honestly, I do.
Well, not funny, but why were you lying to me?
I was just in disbelief.
Did I look like that stupid?
No,
Huh?
no. I was lying to myself, honestly.
Point. But you had lied to your mother about that, right?
Correct.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Because see, most people don't think I remember anything, but Mama was sitting on that side. All of a sudden, you may not have seen this, but all of a sudden, her baby was about to be in trouble, and Mom came all the way from that side over here because Mom was going to jump up and say anything she could to try to defend her child. Mom, am I right? And then the biggest disappointment was on her face because she couldn't defend you. So more than what you did to me, more than what you did to yourself, you did that to your mom. And I'm going to tell you, the way I am, that sometimes is a harder thing for me to forgive. when you do that with your mom. Because I when I saw her coming over, I said, "Oh, what's she gonna do?" But because she was gonna battle for you. And that's who you really let down. You got me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Ms. Acker, what kind of plan?
So, Your Honor,
I mean, I understand the CC. I get that part of it, but what kind of plan is in place for him so that I don't let him out of here, and then next thing I know, I'm having to put him back in because he can't.
and Your Honor, I think that I spoke with Mom today, and I know he was on tether initially, and I think Mom, again, not realizing the extent of the issue, understood that he could not go, but people came to the house. And that's where his next level of exposure happened. And I told him, I said, the tether can keep you from going places and have them monitor you, but it obviously didn't stop you from testing positive. And he explained to me that it was due to influences that he had allowed back into his circle and his bubble. So what Mom has assured me of is that now that she knows that his access is not just based on him going out, she, with it being her house, is also going to limit or prevent anyone from coming in to see him, especially while he's in this very vulnerable state and until we can get him secured into some type of treatment. That was the commitment that Mom made to me today. I will say something too, Your Honor. When I had spoken with him, this is part of what I was expecting him to say to the court. I asked him, I said, so why did you lie? And he said, because my mom was there and I didn't want to tell her the truth. I wasn't here at that last hearing, so it is quite funny that the court is able to see exactly what the root of that particular situation was.
I could see it on Mom's face. I just didn't know who was going to come at. I didn't know if it was going to be at me or what it was going to be at, but I could also see the hurt on her face. And young man, you got to do better.
Promise to. And promise I won't drop dirty again.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. At this juncture, secondarily, I'm going to, well, is there anything from the people?
We'll leave it in your discretion, yeah.
All right, here's what I'm going to do at this point. Secondarily, I'm going to deny the request right at this moment. I want in writing what is basically the plan.
Okay.
That it would be reinstated. He's not going to have folks coming over to his mother's house. Because, young man, how old are you?
24.
Yeah, she does not have to give you a home.
Mm-hmm.
You got that?
Yes, sir.
So I want that laid out. That this is what the defendant is going to do. I understand what Mom's going to do in terms of protecting her house. But I want what his commitment is in writing. So if he messes it up, it's his word. It's not something Mama didn't do. All right. And then I will I'll look at that and based upon what we talked about, try to get him released. I want also in there the CCOP portion of that in the order. And then I'll look at and do that. Okay.
Okay, so we'll look at the order after we get you the plan.
You get us a plan and then you just prepare an order for
Absolutely.
release, but I want everything laid out, spelled out as to what he's going to do.
Understood, Your Honor. I'll work on that today.
You're not an amoeba. I'll have him look it up when he gets out as to why I'm saying it. He knows why I'm saying that.
Thank you.
I was just in the room and that's how now go. Young man, you break that woman's heart. I don't know. There's a place in the jail and you will just be staying there. Hear me?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.